2020 marks 50 years since Britain's last pre-decimals, and in this video snapshot we're looking at the very last pre-decimal English shilling. English shilling, you may ask? Why do we call this shilling English when all the other pre-decimals of this era are referred to as British coins? Well, the name English shilling refers to the design on the coin, not its area of circulation or use. It was of course legal tender throughout the United Kingdom. It was valued at 12 pennies, and there were 20 of them to the pound. The origin of the word shilling isn't established for certain. It may be related to the Old English word skeeld for shield. The first shillings did feature a shield on the reverse, but the word shilling itself was in use as early as the 9th century as a unit of accounting, centuries before the coin itself appeared. It may well be that shilling as a rendering of the Roman name solidus. The Roman words libra, solidus and denarius are where we get the abbreviation LSD for the pre-decimal coinage system. It may also be that the shilling as a unit of accounting in Anglo-Saxon England has the same origin as it did in the trading partners of northern Germany, who used the word skilling, which probably has its origins from the words skell, which mean to resound or to ring, which would be a reference to the coins being of good silver. The shilling was first issued around 1504 by King Henry VIII. It's been produced by every monarch since, and it may surprise you to know that it is still with us today in the form of the humble 5p piece. In the reign of King George III, it became established firmly at 23.6mm diameter and 5.66 grams of sterling silver. It retained this specification right through until the year 1920, when its silver purity was reduced to 50%, but the diameter and weight remained unchanged. In 1947 it ceased to be minted from silver at all and was produced from cupronickel. But the big change that led to the English shilling came about in 1937, when there were two different versions of the shilling produced, one English, one Scottish. In that year, as a tribute to the royal Scottish lineage of Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother, two different designs were produced. One an English lion in honour of King George VI, the other a Scottish lion to honour his wife Queen Elizabeth. In 1953, with the accession of Queen Elizabeth II, this custom continued, although the designs were changed to show a single lion affronte for Scotland and three leopards or lions statent for England. The very last of these coins were produced for circulation in 1966. After decimal changeover, shillings continued to circulate. They now had the value of 5 new pence, and some remained in circulation as late as the early 1990s. There are many interesting coins in the shilling series. However, if we confine ourselves to the English shillings, there are two that stand out. The first English shilling of the reign, produced in 1953, is a one-year type, as the Queen's titles were changed the following year. The other interesting shilling is at the very end of the shilling era. There was one last nostalgic minting of the English shilling in 1970 that was never put into circulation. It was only ever minted to a very high standard of quality known as proof, and sold to collectors as part of sets. We hope you've enjoyed this look at the English version of the British pre-decimal shilling.